I feel like you're trying to disencourage everyone to maybe even give the song a try. People saying in the comments that no, they didn't like it because this is too low for J-Hope. First of all, calm down. Jin was live on waivers. While he was rehearsing for his concert, he said, "I'm just here to report my survival to you guys. Just been practicing and rehearsing for the show lately. I have nothing much. I just thought of singing a song for you guys." He says, "Our director here is conducting very well here. Here's our director." It's J-Hope and Jungkook. Amazing directing. They are holding mics too. They both have their own microphones. Very, very suspicious. Jin also said, "Is there any song you guys want to hear me perform? I'm an intuitive person, so I can change the set list whenever I want to." You know why? Because even today, I changed the song. So I don't know if he is going to add any more songs, but already he's mentioned so much that there's going to be songs that he hasn't sung in a while, and there's going to be special guests. And now Jungkook and J-Hope are there with microphones. That is suspicious. They cannot be serious for 1 second. Jungkook attended the VIP premiere of the movie The First Ride. So this is an actor and Jungkook's friend. This actor is part of the movie. So there was this doll because he's in the military, so he was not able to be there. Saying hi. He never leaves that doll. So there's no picture at this event without the doll. That doll is fighting for its life. The MC of the VIP premiere posted saying they were so surprised and impressed when Jungkook walked in with the Yeonming doll, because when they asked to hold it, the crew said, "No, the doll is so heavy that even an average man can barely lift it." But Jungkook did it just like that. Do you guys remember this iconic mirror doodling thing that they had during all these years? But now it's gone. It was for Jimin's Closer Than This. It was the Muse era. This is a new era incoming. Good. In the description, Jimin wrote, "Erasing the doodles after 2 years." And J-Hope left a comment that said, "Because we have to use the practice room now. Clean it all up thoroughly. Nice and tight, please." This means that they are actually practicing the choreographies now. The dance rehearsals, they start now. It's sad to see the doodles go, but it's also happy because it's a new era. Taeyeon attended the Vogue World event in Hollywood. This is before the event. The BTS member will be attending today's 4th edition of Vogue World show in Los Angeles, celebrating the rich conversation between fashion and film. And here he is, V wearing Celine in Seoul, posted by Celine. And then he appears at the event. Nothing in the entire world could have prepared me for this outfit. Hiding in the bushes like a detective. And the security is laughing. V appeared in the 2025 Vogue World Hollywood. Along with his dignified appearance, he stood out a coat collar resembling the curve of hanbok and a belt with traditional patterns. He showed off his Korean beauty by adding a red knot and a precious jade that was used on the king's belt during the Joseon dynasty. There's a hidden detail to his great suit look, stripped down to his coat. It's not readily apparent in the photo, but he's wearing a watch imported from overseas 120 years ago during the reign
Reign.
During the reign of King Gojong. He wore it as a double piece with a Cartier watch, Taeyeon honoring his Korean heritage by wearing a norige, a traditional Korean decorative accessory for the hanbok, which functions as both fashion, carrying various symbolic meanings related to wealth, longevity, and happiness. Very, very beautiful. Taeyeon was invited to this event by Anna Wintour. The fact Anna Wintour, while hugging Dakota Johnson, she was also holding Taeyeon's hand until she has to go. I don't know much about Anna Wintour. All I know is that she hates everyone except for her precious celebrities, her precious models. Yeah, she doesn't care. She only cares about her muses. In the fashion world, she being this obsessed with Taeyeon is a big deal. Devil wears Prada-esque. Exactly. Not even the celebrities sometimes. She tolerates them, but Taeyeon she loved. So Cynthia Erivo helps Taeyeon find his chair. Cynthia Erivo is an actress. She's from Wicked. Do you hear her voice saying, "Right here, baby"? Here, they are sitting next to each other. Here's another lore. Taeyeon was here vibing with Dakota Johnson. If you guys don't remember, Dakota Johnson was dating Chris Martin from Coldplay. So Dakota Johnson said, Chris cannot stop talking about BTS.
I know so much about you.
But apparently they broke up. So I believe Chris Martin is now with the girl from Game of Thrones. She was married to Joe Jonas and then they separated. So Chris Martin is now dating Sophie Turner. And now Dakota Johnson is no longer with Chris Martin, but I feel like it's funny because she has all of this information about BTS and that information comes from Chris Martin. They also took a picture. This is Conan and Taeyeon from BTS interacting at the Vogue World Hollywood event. Not even 1 second of an interaction. Look at his smile. So this is Conan. He is, as he writes, V stand for life. Now these are the yellow flowers that later he will give to armies. He gave the flowers to a fan and said, "Give the flowers to everyone." He looks so dreamy. Oh, Taeyeon. Let me look at this picture a little bit bigger. This joke is never going to stop. Jimin is never going to escape this picture. Calvin Klein released new content with Jungkook. We have Biker Jungkook. It was very nice meeting you all. Thank you so much for your support on the channel. I think I will be retiring immediately. It's not just Biker Jungkook. It's not just Jungkook shirtless for Calvin Klein. It's both of them. And I can't. These angles are diabolical. I am calling this out. Okay, but this is actually a really cool commercial. We have a close-up of the tattoos. These are new tattoos. He didn't have them before the military. And after the military, he appeared with these tattoos. I better see this campaign everywhere. I saw the last campaign on actual Calvin Klein stores. I'm going to say it. This campaign is better than the first one. The first one was very shocking, but in terms of style, this is my favorite one. I love the motorcycle concept. Who is directing this campaign? Why are they making Jungkook sit down like this? Still, this one's my favorite. Let's talk about Le Sserafim and J-Hope's Spaghetti collaboration. This is Le Sserafim Yoonjin. J-Hope collaborated with her in I Don't Know for Hope on the Street Volume 1. So they already have a song together. She said, "And to think I'd get to work with J-Hope Summonim, I never imagined it, not even in my dreams." Well, you already had a collaboration, but I get what you mean though. This is their song and J-Hope is the feature artist, and I feel like that's a different experience. She said, "He's an artist I deeply admire. He perfectly captured the song's message and brought a kick only he could deliver. We're so thankful." So this is Chae-won. "Thankfully, I had the opportunity to talk with him. He said, I really wanted to work with you because I love the song. And added, I'll be rooting for you." Those kind words really gave us strength. We know that this is not the first time because every single time that a junior artist mentions that they had some kind of contact with any BTS member, they always say, BTS really gave me comforting words. And we know why. If you watch my video essay about seniors and juniors and the relationship, I can totally see that BTS wants to be the seniors that they didn't get, because BTS's seniors, when they were first debuting, they ignored them. And Unche said it was such a great honor just to be able to work with such a respected senior. In particular, you repeatedly told me how great this song was, which gave me great confidence and strength during the preparation process. So this is my real opinion, okay? On my channel, I did 2 community posts. I'm seeing in the comments some army who are already very disencouraging. Listen, if you don't like a song, I feel like that's normal, like that's okay. But in this particular post, the ones who are excited about this song, let's do a listening party. And if you don't like that, why go here on the comment section and write about how much you didn't like the song? Can you let me have my community post and be happy for just 24 hours at least? But before the listening party even started, I feel like you're trying to disencourage everyone to maybe even give the song a try. Once again, it's normal that you don't like certain songs. I mention this every single time. Make It Right is a song by BTS that I do like, but it's my least favorite one. When Make It Right was released, especially as a single with a music video and everything, I had my opinion, but I wouldn't go anywhere, especially a place where everyone is celebrating and trying to do the best for the song, to disencourage everyone. If you don't like the song, don't listen to it. Like I did with Make It Right. Like that is normal. You're not going to like every single release, but I feel like it's even malicious to go to this post where everyone is celebrating. One of the comments said something like, this song sounds too K-pop. Listen, I given my opinion a lot about how maybe I don't love all of K-pop and this very regular quote-unquote noise sound that, by the way, it's not a term that I would use unless the artists themselves use, but some K-pop groups use those terms and say, yes, we make noise music. So we are all in agreement. I'm sorry, as someone who doesn't particularly like noise music, in my opinion, this is not noise music. And this is not even that K-pop sounding as you believe. When I watched the teasers, I said, this is a song that will probably be on Drag Race because it's very like electro pop, EDM, and that is not noise music. Noise music is very particular. So people saying in the comments that no, they didn't like it because this is too low for J-Hope, like doing K-pop. First of all, calm down. Second of all, I disagree. In my opinion, this is not noise music. And that is why I wanted to talk about this, because as you can see here, these members said, in particular, you repeatedly told me how great this song was. It's okay if you don't like certain songs, certain collaborations, but you cannot say that J-Hope lowered his level or something to the low level of K-pop. I feel like that's disrespectful because J-Hope likes this genre. J-Hope likes this particular song. That's why he chose to be part of it. Remember the power that BTS has. Remember when Max, he had a song ready for Yoongi and Yoongi said, I don't like it, but send me the full album to see which one I like the most. Yoongi listened to the full album and he liked Blueberry Eyes. So you cannot say that Yoongi didn't like Blueberry Eyes because he chose it himself. I mean, have your opinion, but at the end of the day, don't we all just want the best for BTS and support them as much as we can? I don't understand people sometimes. And that is exactly what I'm saying. It's human to have an opinion. But just like when Make It Right was released as a single with Love, who am I to prevent that at least try of success? If they want to make this song popular, why would I try to disencourage everyone who actually likes the song? I remember when Make It Right was released and it was not my favorite song, but I saw a lot of new fans who were Make It Right armies. And I'm so happy for that because BTS releases different genres of music. I also love the aesthetics. The spaghetti look kind of gross. Listen, you are correct, but for some reason, I just love that aesthetic. Do you know how sometimes K-pop girl groups tend to be like very cutesy and very pretty or very badass and that's it? And I feel like in this, the visuals for this music video, including J-Hope, like with the glasses and all of that, is very chaotic and I love the chaos of it. It's not just pretty and cute, it's direct, edgy and raw, exactly. I'm the main character in your kind of drama. I saw that line being shared a lot, from hater to believer. So J-Hope is in this kind of weird place with all of these walls, and honestly, I didn't even notice, but I saw people saying J-Hope is on a brain. That is like a reference to I live in your mind rent-free. He lives in haters' minds rent-free. Yeah, this is the brain. Do you see it? I can't stop saying it. Nobody can stop me. So thank you so much, everyone. I will see you guys very soon and have a good day.